this energy of launch, this workhorse on orbit, and this thing of beauty on its return.
It's the only one of its kind. It's never been done before.
It is the most capable flying vehicle ever built, but it is also the most complicated. Every flight that the Space Shuttle has ever made has been a test flight.
The dreaming was out of proportion, but when you look back, 135 flights, an incredible accomplishment.
This program contains integrated described video. It was written to be accessible for blind and low-vision viewers.
Being an entrepreneur with a disability means making some tough decisions about disclosure.
I'd show up for an interview or a meeting and it'd be like, oh, by the way, I've got a disability. That didn't really work so well.
I'm Anna Karina Tabunyar. As a journalist, I've covered issues important to Canadians, from Vancouver's busy streets to Halifax's harbour. Then my vision began to change. Ever since, I've started to look at our country, our people, and how we live together through a new lens. That is what this show is all about, putting Canada in perspective. Running your own business is a romantic dream for some people. Working from home, being your own boss, setting your own hours. And if you have a disability that makes it difficult for you to take part in a traditional work environment, then entrepreneurship might be an ideal solution. But be warned, running your own company also brings big challenges and tough decisions.
Morning, sir. Welcome to Cold Lake. How can I help you today?
I'm Phil, and I'm here to race the base.
Race the Base is a showdown between the fastest car in Canada.
It is totally a street league of Ferrari, yeah.
And the military's deadliest fighter jet.
It is a stock standard F-18.
Both with something to prove.
And it is a war between a car and a jet.
I don't like to lose. It's not in my nature.
We'll find the answer when we hit the track.
I'm Colin Hunter. I'm a contractor who's fixing up cottage country one deck, dock, and gazebo at a time.
So what I need is for the deck to stop sloping that way.
We have a dog who is afraid to get off our boat because the dock has so many holes in it.
We need to build a treehouse.
Not much to this at all. Decks are like mother-in-laws. You have to protect them so that they last a long, long time.
I think it's gonna look great,
but it's gonna look sick. My job is to get the build done on time so people can kick back and have fun at their cottage.
Oh, Colin, I can't believe it!
Wow, this looks amazing.
You guys have the coolest treehouse I've ever seen in my life.
What? Kinsman Club of Saskatoon saw that we had a bunch of boys and girls that couldn't play the game of hockey for a lot of different reasons. Financial was one of them. So they created a league that would allow all kids to play hockey if they wanted to. Kids are chosen by the teachers in the school, not necessarily the best athletes, but kids they feel have a lot of potential to become leaders in the community.
16 kids that wouldn't necessarily hang out together become a team, and they actually then become friends, and it changes the dynamic.
The ultimate goal of this program is for Scotiabank to be really involved with our community hockey teams. Through this sponsorship, Scotiabank is providing an opportunity for 200 kids every winter.
These kids want a chance to play, and Scotiabank's giving them that opportunity. I'm just glad to be a part of it.
They just now have had the chance to skate with Marty McSorley and now attend an NHL game. They don't get to do those things otherwise. So the fact that they're able to do this with the support of Scotiabank is huge.
In the world of major junior hockey, there's one defining event that stands out for all draft-eligible players in the biggest season of their lives, the BMO Top Prospects Game.
It's been kind of a little bit of a dream for a while now to play in this game. This game you could only play once in your lifetime, so I think you rise to the occasion.
By no means is it an all-star game. This is a very serious game, and you are to play at your very best.
40 young men from across the CHL will be coached by hockey legends Bobby Orr and Don Cherry as they compete in a rink packed with NHL scouts and general managers.
There's a lot of good young hockey players coming up. This is the best.
It's not a no-hitter. It's not about making the pretty play. It's about playing your game to the best of your abilities with and against better players.